district headquarters by the Deputy Commissioner of its districts. Before we go on with some other news, let's have a quick break. Still coming up, 64th Independence Day becomes no more celebration for commoners, and almost all commoners stay indoors and streets in Imphal bore deserted looks when the state celebrated the nation's Independence Day.
जननी सुरक्षा योजना लारबा पंखैगी मखादा लैबा सही तरामापन सुरबी मिरोलबी नुपीसिंगना हॉस्पिटल दा अंगांग अनि उनब फावदा सेलगी mateंग पीरी अंगांग उनेद्री ममांगदा अहुमलक ANC चलबी नुपीसिंगना अंगांग उनब मतमदा सरदना लुपा चाट्रुक अदुगा खुंगांगदना लुपा चाट्रे फाव पीरी.
Welcome back after the break. 64th Independence Day of the country becomes no more a day for common people. Even though people with high posts in the government were seen participating the day, almost all people of the Valley district, especially those in Imphal East and Imphal West, remain indoor when the state is celebrating the day at First Manipur Rifle Parade Ground. Almost all streets of Imphal city bore deserted looks as all commercial vehicles, including engine-less tricycles, commonly called rickshaws, stay off the road except some private vehicles due to general strike called by several underground outfits of the region. However, men in khaki with sophisticated rifles were seen falling at almost every street of Imphal. Those security personnel on duty were seen checking each and every suspicious vehicles in the outskirts of the Imphal city. Manipur People's Liberation Front and APEC's body of the proscribed UNLF, PRIPAC and RPF had asked people to refrain from the Independence Day celebration. Threats to sabotage the National Independence Day celebration occurred not only in the trouble-torn state of Manipur and other northeastern part of the country. Security measures were accelerated the highest level even in the capital city of New Delhi, where Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh hosted the nation's tricolor flag. According to agency's report, anti-aircraft guns, 35 CCTV cameras and around 3,000 security personnel were deployed at the Red Fort alone after National Intelligence Agency alerted terror threat. Delhi police, along with paramilitary forces, security and intelligence agencies, left no stone unturned to spread a security blanket across the capital. The city's borders were sealed till 9 AM to ensure that no commercial vehicles entered the capital while the official functions were on. Only private vehicles were allowed, but that too after thorough inspection at various police checkposts. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and some other distinguished leaders were guarded by the Special Protection Group and National Security Guard commandos at the Red Fort, where the tricolor was hosted. Airspace restrictions were enforced till the ceremony was over. Around 100 police-controlled room vans were deployed along the route taken by Manmohan Singh from the heart of New Delhi to Red Fort. Around 3,000 security personnel were deployed at the Red Fort apart from 170 companies of police personnel and paramilitary forces. More than 35 CCTV cameras were placed at various points in and around the Red Fort, and anti-aircraft guns were positioned at strategic places to guard the complex. Besides, the Red Forts and intense vigil was maintained on key installations like the Parliament complex, International Airport, railway stations, interstate bus terminals and metro stations. Delhi Metro to step up the security arrangements and issued directions that no parking facilities would be available at its stations from 2 PM Saturday to 2 PM Sunday. Meanwhile, news agency PTR reports Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh as the third Prime Minister to hoist the national flag from the ramparts of the Red Fort for the 7th time in a row, after Jawaharlal Nehru and Indira Gandhi, by hosting the tricolor today morning. Singh over to his predecessor Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who had the honor of unfurling the national flag from the majestic Red Fort 6 times. Nehru hosted the tricolor at the Red Fort on August 15, 1947, after India became independent. Singh, the country's 14th Prime Minister, first hosted the tricolor on August 15, 2004, 3 months after he assumed office. In his speech from the ramparts of the Red Fort today, the Prime Minister made a fresh bid to bring the Maoists to the negotiating table and appealed to them to abjure violence and come forward for talks. He also made it clear that India wants to resolve differences with Pakistan through dialogue, but much progress cannot be made unless terrorism emanating from its territory ends. Before we conclude, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. State government celebrates 64th Independence Day of India amidst boycott called by armed opposition groups, and Chief Minister Okram Ibobi Singh hosted the tricolor flag at 1st Manipur Rifles Parade Ground. Well, that's all we have for now. Thank you for being with us. See you tomorrow at the same time.